So this sparked some outrage, and now there's rumors that the Bengals might be interested in him. Which, no, please no. Uh, Not kidding. Actually, after the Raiders cut him, um, Christian Wilkins went ahead and followed Cam Taylor-Britt, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Joe Burrow after Christian Wilkins got cut from the Raiders. We're not entertaining this crap, and this is not happening. So, what am I talking about? Well, Christian Wilkins was just cut from the Raiders, and this was weird. Last year, he signed a 4-year, $110 million extension, and usually you don't see players get cut after 1 year. That's a really weird situation, especially because last offseason, he was considered like the cream of the crop. Like, he was the big offseason signing D-tackle-wise. But he got cut. Well, why? Well, starting off right away, he only played 5 games last year before getting injured. Now, after these 5 games, he goes down with an injury. The Raiders want him to get surgery on his foot so that it could properly heal better, right? And, obviously he could be ready for this upcoming season. Well, he decided not to. He said, I'm not getting rehab. I'm not going to get surgery. I'm going to rehab it myself. I'm going to try to better it myself. And I'm going to get ready for the season myself. Well, the Raiders obviously were not happy with that, especially after they spent $110 million. But at the end of the day, the player has the rights to rehab however they would like to rehab. Now, going into training camp, there was no word. Like, what's going on with this guy? Is he okay? Is he hurt? Like, is his rehab going good? It was radio silence. And when you spend $110 million on a player, you want to get some type of word or confirmation that he's doing better, right? Well, he posted this video 2 days ago. And this is sparking some outrage. And this caused him to get cut. So he's dancing in the weight room. You can see right here. And he doesn't look like his, foot is having any issues. Like, what's going on here? I thought this guy was injured. I thought this guy was, rehabbing. Why is he, radio silence with the team and is dancing now and, looking like he's fine, right? So obviously you could say, well, maybe because he got better. Maybe he, fixed the problem. It's really weird, right? So the Raiders cut him. They cut him, and they're trying to void $35.25 million in remaining guarantees. Now, what they're saying is, and according with that video, is that he was not rehabbing correctly. And that this right here shows that he wasn't taking it serious. Because if he does stuff like this when he's supposed to be rehabbing a really severe injury, which again, the Raiders wanted him to get surgery for, he could obviously re-injure himself, not play this upcoming season, and that's what, a year, pretty much 2 seasons. I mean, obviously he played 5 games last year, but that's pretty much nothing. Pretty much 2 seasons of his 4-year contract that he got $110 million for and did not play. So this is the whole problem here. The Raiders are like, whoa, hold up. You're dancing and going crazy. Awesome. But this doesn't look right when you're radio silence with us. We don't know if you're healthy. We don't know what's going on. And you're supposed to be rehabbing when we told you to get surgery and to fix this. Now, even continuing down the list more, apparently the Raiders wanted, they got him to see doctors to see, like, what's the best solution moving forward. And he said no to those doctors and those experts. So the doctor's like, hey, man, you got to, do this surgery, got to do this and this. He rejected it. He said, I'm not doing any of that. I'm going to rehab it myself. So the team says, get surgery. He says no. The doctors say, you need surgery. He says no. He goes radio silence and then posts a video a couple days ago doing this. So the team is saying, yeah, no, you're purposely not caring. You're being neglectful. Like, we're going to have to get rid of you. So they're cutting him, and again, they're trying to get that $35.25 million in remaining guarantees yeeted off the books. Now, he appealed to this, which makes perfect sense because he's going to say, hey, that's not actually, this is not right. You can't do this. A grievance had been filed on Wilkins' behalf to fight such a void taking place, per Ian Rappaport. Las Vegas has since confirmed releasing Wilkins. They put out a statement releasing him and, saying this is what's best for the organization and the club, which, to be honest, probably is, given the circumstance. But he did file a grievance with the NFLPA. And he is going to hopefully on his part, and I say hopefully on his part, meaning like hopefully for himself here, he's going to get this figured out. And if he can, potentially get all that money. Now, again, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not giving my 2 cents on this subject because at the end of the day, this is between a player and his team. Looking at it, I don't know. It's a weird situation. I definitely will say things seem shady. Things seem not correct. Things seem like there should be some investigations done. I don't know. But with that being said, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. What are you thinking about the situation? Are you on Christian Wilkins' side? Are you on the Las Vegas Raiders' side? Like, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. But this is also the problem with signing players 4 years, $110 million, is that there's always a chance they could get injured. Stuff could happen. They couldn't play. But, yeah. So, also, a little side note, and I think this kind of goes for future references here. Stop posting videos. Stop posting videos of you doing stuff. Okay? And this goes across the board, not just this situation right now. But there's a lot of times on Twitch, on YouTube, on other platforms where people will commit crimes. This is not, he's not committing a crime, by the way. But they will commit crime, and they will post themselves committing the crime. Whether it's assaulting someone, whether it's, hitting someone, whether it's speeding. NFL players love doing this, by the way. They love recording themselves speeding at excessive miles per hour. And then they record it, and then they upload it to social media. I understand you want the clout and the, clicks and all that stuff, and you're excited and stuff like that. Listen, it's not a good idea. Like, this is, in all honesty, the funniest thing, because when it goes to court, you have you are the evidence. Like, the evidence against you is you. And I really am mentally, I've been trying to figure this out nowadays, because this happens so much nowadays. And again, it's not just football players. It is some football players, but sometimes it's influencers in general. What, as a society, okay, how have we gotten to a point where we commit crimes and record ourselves doing it, upload it, and expect not to get in trouble? I am baffled by it, but again, if you wanted to, you could say in this situation, Christian Wilkins did fraud, right? Because he was supposed to get, this situation figured out, but he didn't. But yeah. Anyway, we don't want him. We don't want Christian Wilkins. First off, we can't afford him for whatever he's going to cost. We can't afford him. But he also might not even be ready to go for this season. So that's even more of a absolute no. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like an old man now. But like, on a real note, just let's stop doing this, okay? As society, let's stop recording ourselves committing crimes. Which I don't know. I mean, if you void a contract, if you maliciously avoid a contract that you signed, that I think there is some legal things you can go through, right? So yeah. Just a stupid thing. Just a stupid thing across the board. And I hope we learn. I hope players learn. Let's not do stuff like this. Anyway, tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. We're not signing him.